Helps if I turn on the mic. Hello. Just about to get started. I'm just getting a few things set up here. So Peachy Gaming. How you doing? Yeah, I'm just getting ready to get started. I'm on FM right now.
Yep, it wasn't great, but I was able to hear Derek over there, who I used to talk to quite a bit. Hey, Roger, now I didn't answer that. But okay, I appreciate the correction on the number there.
Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna point northeast, and I'm sure I could hear people stateside. Let's see what happens when we point northeast towards Europe.
The other guy that I knew there a little bit ago on the other frequency on the AM. Over.
What's going on, Magic Man? Colorado. Yeah, I'm here in Midwest right now, down south. I was talking with Texas this morning. Not sure if I get conditions your way. CQ. This is 260 State of Maine, calling CQ.
260 State of Maine, 943 Chicago.
Nine four three. 943. Oh, there we go. 943 Chicago. Stand by. I'll bring my antenna back around. I was pointed northeast. Let me swing the antenna back around your direction there. We're just about pointed due west, so you should start hearing me a little bit better over there in Chicago. Let me just get it a little to the south there, and we should be. That should be. Signal should come up quite a bit. Go ahead.
Roger on that. Yeah. Before, but now you sound like you're sitting right next to me. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to point northeast to see if I could get anything out of Europe, but I figured you came back and answered me, so I'd spin the antenna back around the other way.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I heard you saw. You called key CQ there, but yeah, so I figured still pretty near Derek over there. And, he's not the only one I heard since I turned the radio on, but like I said, you're coming in like a local. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got you the same here. I'm actually currently live streaming on Facebook right now and YouTube. If you want to look it up at all, you can just look up Radio Man, and you'll see the stream there on Facebook. Or if you look up Radio Man on YouTube, it's there too. So, yeah, I figured I'd chase a little DX here. Got some chores done, and figured I'd check the bands out.
Kind of gloomy here all morning. They had a little snow north side of Chicago, but nothing down here. It's about 46 degrees now, so it's warming up pretty good now.
Copy that on the 46 degrees. Yeah, we got 21 here, and they're predicting 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight. So that's where we're at here, but the sun is out. It's just a cold February day, you know. It's to be expected, we'll say.
All right, you're on that. Yeah, I was watching the old groundhog this morning here, and he didn't see a shadow here in the Midwest, so I guess we're going to have early spring. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you, I heard that was today, but I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on with it, so I guess that's where we're at. All right, well, very good. Well, early spring, as they say. Early spring. All right. Well, I guess it's been cold, but not much snow up here in New England.
Okay, well, no problem. Yeah. Well, and it was one of those days where nothing fell out of the sky, so I guess we're doing okay. But yes, indeed, it's been. Oh yeah, okay. It's been real good here. Like I said, it was probably around 32 yesterday, and it warmed up. We had a warm front go through this morning, and like I said, it's warmed up now to
Yes, on FM 26805.
42. So I might have to go out and roam around the backyard there and do some spring cleaning. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was doing some things, get ready to go up to camp, do some snowmobiling. It's hopefully we get a little bit more snow this week to make it okay to go snowmobiling, but we're going to head up with some friends. But very good on that, and I guess I'll give you the quick rundown. I'm on a Striker 955 and using a 4-element quad, and obviously pointed southwest, as you know. I'm on the horizontal side. That kind of seems to be where it's best. So, but yeah, I got a good copy on you, and just like I said, having a little fun on FM.
Yeah, you got a solid signal in there. Most stations I talk to on FM have a lot of QSB on their signal, but yeah, you got a solid signal, almost like AM. Oh, hang on. Let me turn the other radio down. Listening to GMRS over there. And yeah, sounds good. I got a Anytone Quad 5, Anytone Quad 5N with a stereo finish from about 20 feet here.
Yeah, the Anytone Quad 5's doing. Is that the one that kind of looks more like a CB? Because I know there's the Quad 5. It kind of more looks like more ham radio where it's more buttons, and then there's the Quad 5 that's more knobs. I can never keep the two straight.
Yeah, it's the older version, the Quad 5N, as in November. And it thing's about, I guess about 3 years old now. And it's been a solid radio. I've worked both bands on it, and it seems to do on both of them. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you could hear how you sound. Like I said, if you check out YouTube, if that's your thing, you can hear how good you sound over here into my station here. And by the way, I'm in southern. I'm kind of close. I guess technically I'm in southern Maine, but kind of like southern central Maine. I'm kind of halfway between the state's capital, Augusta, and the state's largest city, which would be Portland, and that's where we are. And yeah, just figured I'd get on here, check things out, but so how far are you from Chicago? Wow, might have to say 7-3. The band took a major dip.
United Delta X-Ray 111, Illinois base station, standing by.
Got a good copy on you, UDX 111.
Oh, Roger,
260. I appreciate the comeback. I heard you in there talking to another guy in Illinois. I couldn't hear the other side of the conversation, but just wanted to give you a shout out, say hello. Hope you have a good Sunday, my friend. UDX 111, I'll be standing by on your final.
Yeah, UDX 111 got a good copy on you. Sound great over here. I just flipped over to the vertical. I hear you a lot better.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I follow you on YouTube. Recognized your voice, and like I said, wanted to see if I could make the contact, my friend.
Glad to hear people. Bring some FM up here.
Just had to back the drive a little bit. You still copy me okay? I realized I was probably putting a little too much of the beans and onions into the amp there. You still copy me okay? I had to cut the power back.
Yeah, I've got you about 8.9. Doing a wonderful job here in Central Illinois.
Okay, yeah, I got you S7. Hello. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. All right, hello. All right, hello. Okay, hello. All right, we're good now. Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube if you're interested.
Yeah, roger that. I'll turn that on. Yeah, like I said, I follow you there on YouTube and have seen you in the chat on Old Radio Night before. Like I said, I recognized your voice and thought I'd see if I could make the trip there to Maine.
Oh, you're definitely making it. Hello. All right, I got something weird going on here, so I'm gonna back out of here for a minute. Not sure what's going on, so I'm gonna be on the side here while I take a look at things.
I think conditions are starting to fade on my side. 260 State of Maine. Have a wonderful Sunday, and until we talk again, my friend, UDX 111, waving back on the side.
Yeah, no, I think it's something on my end here. There we go. I think it's something on my end. I got something weird going on here. So I'm going to back out while I just take a look at this. You should be hearing me now.
Yeah, Roger, you came through nice and clear.
Yeah, no, I think like I said, I think it's on my end here. But just for the hell of it, I'm going to try something real quick. How about that UDX 111? UDX 111, how do you copy? 1212, did my signal drop off to you?
You're very clear, but your signal dropped to about a 7, maybe 7.8.
Some other stuff coming in there.
Copy that. Yeah, I think I see what's going on here. But, all right. Well, hey, good talking to you. UDX 111, you got a good signal. Nice sounding station out there in Illinois. One more time, whereabouts are you in Illinois again?
I'm about 50 miles south of the capital city of Springfield, about 3 hours south of Chicago.
Copy, 3 hours south of Chicago. All right, well, very good. Very good on the 3 hours south of Chicago. Again, nice having a chat with you there, and we'll be listening out here just for a little bit while I check a few things. UDX 111 from Radio Man 260.
Roger, Radio Man. You have a fine day. 7-3.
7-3.
CQDX. How about that Radio Man 260? You got Buckshot, Ozark Hills, Missouri for my side-by-side.
Yeah, Buckshot, I got you on the side-by-side. Go ahead and make a transmission.
Roger on that. Yeah, just trying around. I heard you on there on my base and thought I'd come out here and try to talk on this thing. I'm taking a video here of you, me talking to you, or you talking to me, or whatever, and I'll send it to you.
All right, copy that, Buckshot. Yeah, and I got a live gate rolling right now, so you know, if you pull it up, you'll hear yourself talking, or you can check back at it later. Let's see, whereabouts are you? That way, if you want to fast forward here, where are we? Oh, I thought I had a timer. Well, there's a little clock down in the corner of my screen. If you look about 1835 on the clock there and rewind back a couple minutes, you'll find yourself. But anyways, yeah, the side-by-side is working there, sir. And back to you.
Roger on that. Yep, it's an Enitone Apollo 2 and a 3-foot Fire Stick Firefly on an old vice grip mount. Running about a, I don't know, 10 or 12 foot length piece of RG8U old stuff I just had laying around.
Yeah, it works good. Do you use it a lot out on the trail?
I think conditions is trying to mess up on us. I think you fell back out.
Yeah, I was just asking if you used it at all out on the trail. That's all.
I'm going to. I just hooked it up the other day. I hooked it up Friday, I guess it was. Just putting it together. I haven't even actually got the radio mounted in here or anything yet. I'm actually going to make like a radio box to where it's waterproof, and I can just set it in here and kind of strap it down in the side-by-side, and then figure out some way to move the radio up front is kind of my plan.
Yeah, you might be able to get one of those ammo boxes from Harbor Freight. That might be something you could do.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about. I'm going to get a little bit. They sell some metal ammo boxes. Some other places sell them, but a bigger one. I want to put a dual band VHS UHF little radio in that box, so it's all kind of self-contained. On the hood, but it's actually the box where you put all your, whatever you want to put in there, tools or whatnot.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan you got there for setting it up. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to waterproof it somehow to keep the mud and the water off of it, because if it's on a side-by-side, it's definitely going to get wet.
Yes, that's for sure. I heard another breaker in there, Delta X-Ray New York. You got buckshot from my side-by-side on any tone Apollo 2 and a Fire Stick. I don't know if you're hearing me or not. Roger on the Syracuse. Yep. This crazy, just talking here in the yard on my side-by-side.
Yeah, thanks a lot there, Popcorn. Just working a little FM on 26805.
Dallas, Texas, standing by.
How about that 138 Dallas, Texas? 138 Dallas, Texas. Do you copy?
appreciate it, man. Have yourself a good day out there. It's kind of rough and tough out here a little bit, but I did hear you come back to me. 73s, we'll catch you again. 131 Dallas. We're standing by listening.
Yeah, 138. Do you copy 260, state of Maine?
Okay, 517. Yeah, we got your number that time. Have yourself a good one out there. Enjoy your Sunday.
Alpha Delta 113, 10 Alpha Delta 113, northern Mexico. How about you, Germany? Copy? Secure FM, secure calling across Atlantic Ocean, secure calling across Atlantic Ocean. The end station up there, this is 113, northern Mexico.
113, northern Mexico. You're making it into the northeast corner of the United States.
You're booming on my side there, buddy.
Unit 102 down here in Georgia, Andy. We're signing out for the day. My mobile will not transmit on this frequency. It'll receive it. That's it. I got a Dega radio in the vehicle, but
copy of Germany. Very quick single. I don't know if I can make it a jump anyway. So thank you for the call.
Unit 102. Name of Andy. And we are 10 seconds at this time.
Come on, bring it back to station calling to Luis. Go ahead. What's your location, sir? Horizon, Central Ohio. You're sounding good. 57 mile meter. This is 113. Alpha Delta 113, Mexico.
How about that Alpha Delta 113, Mexico? Alpha Delta 113 in northern Mexico. You copy 260, state of Maine.
Back 73 still, sir. Have a nice and beautiful afternoon. Beautiful Sunday.
How about that 113 Alpha Delta? 113 Alpha Delta, do you copy 260, state of Maine? about the station in Mexico? 113 Alpha Delta. Do you copy 260 State of Maine? How about the 113 Alpha Delta in Mexico? Do you copy 260 State of Maine?
How about that 613 Ontario, 777 Southeast Texas in the Mobile?
Well, this channel's gotten a little busy and getting a lot of carriers and guys off frequency. I think I'm going to give up on FM for a little bit and go to sideband. So give me a few minutes to get reset back up. Just hearing a lot of carriers, and you got guys that are off frequency that are talking. It's raising holy hell on FM. So, you know, I'm calling. I don't think anyone can hear anybody because everyone's talking. So I'm going to find another channel. Got to bring my antenna around.
Copy 1 Sugar Radio 240. 68 portable, 68 portable, all the same.
We're going to point over into Europe, so we're going to bring the antenna around in the northeast.
19 Radio Florida, 1470 Wallanda. Yeah, 68 Charlie India, 67 here, portable now. Yeah, 68 Charlie India, 67 067, my friend. And the name on this side is Rob Romeo Alpha Bravo.
Just bear with me, guys. I just got to get things set up here to work sideband.
Yeah, did you... Yeah, GSL.
Magari un patto di fa sarebbe arrivato. Ma da dove trasmetti? Ah, ok. Io zona Peccioli.
Yeah, GSL, you're about 5 and 5, 5 and 6 into Northern Ireland here, my friend. And you sign up pretty brilliant there, CD.
No, io qui sono aperto e vabbè, però poca potenza, ci vorrebbe, no, ce l'ho lineare ma non lo voglio di sta accendere e fa casino.
Yeah, QSL there, my friend. Absolutely brilliant talking into you. Yes, my wee radio is an Anytone Quad 6 Pro, and I'm using a PJ 300.
Hello, hello, test. Hello, test. 1, 2. Hello, test 1, 2. Hello, test 1, 2. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, guys, we're just about there.
Claude, à l'écoute de la fréquence 27 610 27 610. Antonio, great to hear you on the band. You're 5 and 7 here in Dallas, and just heard you were there talking to Tom in the big American truck, and I just thought I would say hello. Hope all is well, and just nice to see you on the band.
Yeah, is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use?
It is. Yeah, Roger there, Antonio. Yeah, it's late. It's late for Italy, even for Italy. Although you have a you have a big station. It is 24 degrees, Charlie. 24 degrees today, nice and warm here in Dallas, Texas. So I was on a little bit on the radio early, and broke for lunch, and I just sat down. The band.
So 2 Kilo Papa, we're clear, frequency. QRZ, 470.
De Nelly et également parce que c'est ton père, je ne sais pas quoi à côté là. Bon.
Come back again with the calls, please.
Yeah, 26 Whiskey Uniform 77.
26 Whiskey Uniform 77. Very good. You got 2 Oscar Papa 897, Daytona Beach, Florida. What's the operator name?
Yeah, operator's name's Steve. Steve Sierra Tango, Echo Victor Echo.
Very good, Steve. Do you have a copy on my
Frequency news.
One Echo Kilo. Oh. Hey guys, helps if I put it on sideband. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is 260. 260, Northeast Corner, United States. 2 Romeo Mike. 260, 2 Romeo Mike. Oh, helps if I'm on sideband. Helps if I'm on upper sideband. 2 Romeo Mike. 260, 2 Romeo Mike. 260. Two Romeo Mike 260, 2 Romeo Mike 260, calling CQ. Two Romeo Mike 260, 2 Romeo Mike 260, calling CQ. Two Romeo Mike 260, 2 Romeo Mike 260, calling CQ. Hola, hola. Two Romeo Mike 260, 2 Romeo Mike 260. CQ, CQ, this is 2 Romeo Mike 260, 2 Romeo Mike 260. CQ, CQ, this is 2 Romeo Mike 260, 2 Romeo Mike 260.
Vamos a ver, Rico, si vas escuchando Álvaro, 107 Álvaro.
Well, I guess we'll go hunting.
To Tom, they're actually not my friend. Anyway, the old propagation. Oh, yeah, not completely, but no, usually around this time now, if Bob is by in Bermuda, I always have a chat with him. And, like, he can't understand it himself, like, you know what I mean? I think the latest I spoke to him was about 8 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I don't know, you have a direct line, you, anyway, between...
US1000D. I'm making a vintage, I operate a vintage station between series Yaesu FT1000D like Delta. The microphone is the Mike Delta 1 Charlie 8. Mike Delta boxing antenna there. Very, 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 very nice, Bob. Okay, Bob, excuse me, man. I have to go QRT. The diner is very, very soon ready, and I have to go to Eton, over. Roger, Roger. Ok, c'est François, le prénom d'opérateur est François, c'est bien ça? No, je m'appelle Patrick. Patrick, my name is Patrick. Patrick. Ah, ok, Patrick, ok, no problème. Tu m'as eu très bien, Patrick. 59, 58, 59, 59, 59. Voilà, Patrick, ici, le prénom d'opérateur est Christian, ok? Prénom d'opérateur est Christian. Je vois que vous êtes ici, c'est là. Guadeloupe, la division 196, QSL Patrick. Au revoir, merci, merci bien, Christian, nice to meet you, ça va bien, ok, je m'appelle Patrick. Non comprenda François pour moi. S'il vous plaît, anglais, s'il vous plaît. Okay, Christian. Call sign, QRZ, call sign. 1-4 division, 1-4 Alpha Tango Echo Kilo. I don't know. Please your call sign, radio call sign, QRZ. My call sign is a 19 Radio Florida, 1470. 19 Romeo Foxtrot, 1470. Roger.
Ok, mais pas... Ok, Patrick. Je fais un faux Romeo. India 500 watts. 500 whiskey, right? And hope to catch you later soon next time there, Bob. Yeah, thanks a lot, gentlemen. 160 in Bristol, England, Roger. Absolutely fantastic audio coming from that radio, son. A good 5x9, no preamplifier on the radio, so Roger. Yeah, that 827, that Berrico's absolutely doing the business here, pal. I'm using a 3-element LFA quad in your direction. I can hear the guy in Ireland you're speaking to also, and the other guy. Okay, thanks a lot. I just seen a big signal on the band scope. I thought I'd come in and just try my luck. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Check, sir. 160.
How about that station in England? Do you copy 260, 2 Romeo Mike, 260?
260, are you on this channel, sir?
Yes, I am on this channel. What, do you want to go up to 530?
Yeah, try 530.
Heading up.
Yeah, nice signal from you, sorry. What's the copy again? Did you say 206? 260, 206?
Negative. It's 2 Romeo Mike 260. 2 Romeo Mike 260. How about that?
Yeah, Romeo Mike 260. Beautiful signal, man. 10 over 9 here. Incredible for the conditions at this time of the evening. So the operator name this side is Billy. The call sign is Needlebender 160. Or the local call sign here would be 26 Oscar Papa 160. Roger.
Okay, Billy, I think I got Needlebender 160, and then I think I messed it up on the other call sign there. I don't know if you're on cluster DX, but I got the Needlebender 160. What was the other one?
Yeah, the cluster DX one is 26 Oscar Papa 160, and the operator name is Billy, sir. Roger.
Yeah, copy that, Billy. And you've got an excellent signal over here. Like I said, you're at times S9 over. I am in the state of Maine, which is the northeast part of the United States. So about as close as we can get for United States, I guess we'll say. I am on a 4-element quad on the horizontal side pointed to the northeast. And like I said, excellent copy on you, Billy. And I'll log the call in on Cluster DX as well, which my call is 2 Romeo Mike 260. And I actually am currently live streaming on Facebook and YouTube as well.
Yeah, QSL. I never got a personal name there, but I got the location as Maine. I know a few, but I know Jonathan and I know Joe in Maine and a few other guys I've spoke to, but mostly Jonathan and Joe because they speak to the group, the Oscar Papa group quite often. But beautiful signal from that quad, man, absolutely spot on. I mean, you're right in there. I mean, you're in the red, and that's incredible for this time of evening because of the grey line, Sir Roger.
Yes, I would say the same thing as well. I'm experiencing the same conditions. The personal here is Bob, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. I don't know Joe, but I know he's a big DXer. I'm also pretty active in the local radio community. I think Joe's mostly kind of a DX chaser. I don't hear him much locally on the radio. The other guy, John, I think that's John in Belfast, who is active locally, and I know he's a big DX chaser. I don't know what his I don't know what he uses for numbers. I think, is it 427 or something like that? I'm trying to remember what he uses for numbers, but if it's the John I'm thinking of, he is fairly active locally.
Yeah, Jonathan, I can't remember. He's an Oscar Papa member, Jonathan. You know, he's a member of this group across here, the Oscar Papa radio group, or the Orient Pirate radio group, which is a very old group from the 70s. So, I don't know if it's the same Jonathan. I think it's Jonathan or something. Jonathan, we call him Jonathan anyway, but fantastic copy, Bob, man. Incredible signal on that quad. I'm running a 3-element LFA quad pointing in your direction, so I think we're on the same polarization, Sir Roger.
Yeah, I'd have to say so as well. Yeah, I'll have to ask. We have a local Facebook page that we use for the state, and I'll have to ask if that's him or not. But like I said, the other guy, Joe, I know a lot of people work him. I think he's a very active DXer, but I don't know if he talks much locally. I know a lot of people know him though. So, but cold weather here today. We're in the 20s, and we're expecting some snow tonight. So I just got done kind of doing some afternoon chores, getting ready for a trip up to the camp later this week, and or later next week, I should say. And really, that's about it. So I just figured I'd take a little downtime to shoot a little DX.
Yeah, QSL, Bob. Well, you picked the right time to do it, so it's very nice in the evening. You know, it's quieter here because of the grey line.
I'll answer you in just a second, New Bell Life.
Doing the business.
Let me just finish with this guy.
Absolutely doing the business. You're probably the strongest guy on my radio at the minute, Bob. And the audio from the radio is second to none also, man. Good quality copy. I really do enjoy the radio at this time of evening where it's very quiet and you don't get so much static and then no other European stations coming in the side. So all in all, a good copy for me at this time of evening, Bob. Roger.
Yes, I would say so myself. Are you on Facebook at all? I see you're a needle bender. Are you on Facebook? I like to try to connect with some of these people on the radio. That way, when the solar cycle dies down, we can still keep in touch. Are you on Facebook at all?
I do a little bit of Facebook, but not too much. It's mostly radio stuff. I'm on you'll get me on Friends of Needlebenders. I think you can only get in the Needlebenders page if you're a Needlebenders member, but you can get on to the Friends of the Needlebenders, and it's a lot of World Radio guys and that use that as well, so you'll probably find me on there, Roger.
Okay, yeah, I know that it's kind of weird. Like, I know a lot of people aren't real big on Facebook for different... I only use it for radio stuff. I seem to find that most of the people on the radio have a Facebook account. So my Facebook is... I don't have anything with my family or work on there or anything. I only use it to network with other radio operators. So that's why I was asking. But I'll take a look on there to see if I can find you.
Yeah, you'll find me on there. You'll find me under Billy, and the second name is Delta Echo Whiskey Alpha Romeo. That's Delta Echo Whiskey Alpha Romeo. You'll find me on there and send me a little friend request, pal, and we'll get that secured for you, Roger.
Yeah, did you say Delta Alpha Whiskey? What was that again? One more time. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, it's Delta Echo Whiskey Alpha Romeo. Delta Echo Whiskey Alpha Romeo, Roger.
Okay, yeah, Billy Dewar, I guess. I think is what you were saying.
That's absolutely correct, Bob. That is absolutely correct, sir, Roger.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I found somebody. It says British Columbia. Is that right? Because I thought you said you were in. I thought you said you were in England.
Yeah, I'm in England, but British Columbia is where I used to stay. I used to live in Vancouver. I lived in a place called Hope in British Columbia. So I just haven't changed the profile. It keeps things more interesting, Roger.
Yeah, well, I see that we have 3 mutual friends, so I said, well, that's got to be the guy. So, but yeah, I got you down here. Yeah, I think it says from Glasgow, United Kingdom. Well, yeah, that's cool. And yeah, I'll put a note on I am on the Friends of the Needle Bender. I'm not a needle bender, but I am on that. So yeah, it's great being able to talk to you here like this. And this appears to be a quiet channel. I don't know about you, but I'm not hearing anyone else on here but you.
Yeah, good. Yes, that's the way it is, Bob. You know, there's not a lot of people at this time over here. When the grey line comes, people turn their radios off. Tonight, for some reason, we're still getting sound. Yeah, I have got you. Just got a friend request there from. Obviously, the name doesn't say Bob. Would that be you, Roger?
Yeah, that's me, Freddie Burns. Yeah. Yeah, personal here's Bob. Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. But yeah, the friend request Freddie Burns. That's me.
Yeah, QSL. Yes. Yeah, that's a thing, pal. A big shout to that, pal, so we can keep in contact that way. I was just looking at something on Facebook or somebody had commented with them, I was just having a laugh at it. Yeah, indeed. I don't really do too much Facebook stuff for the family. I've got a couple of family members now, but mostly it's my hobbies, you know, radio, fishing, etc., etc., etc. Bob, so I've got you in there, pal, and we can keep in contact that way. You won't see much radio equipment in there. You might see the odd post on one of the Needle Bender pages or one of the many radio groups that I'm a member of, mostly CB amateur radio pages, Bob Rogers.
Yeah, copy that. No, that's fine. Like I said, I always like to ask. I've met a bunch of people on here that I've never met in real life, but I talk to these guys fairly regularly. And I know when the solar cycle starts to die down, you know, we'll still be able to talk, but it's going to be a little less frequent. I'm hoping with a 4-element quad that I'll have more opportunities than some other guys that are just running Omnis. But you know, that's why I ask. But yeah, I'll put a note on the Friends of the Needle Benders, which I'm a member of. I'll just say, hey, I talked to Needle Bender 160 Billy, and I'll put a note on there. They had a good conversation, and yeah. And did you happen to tell me what kind of radio you're running? I know we talked about our antennas, but I'm on a Striker 955. Over to you.
At the minute, I'm running an ICOM 7300 ICOM, running an external broadcast microphone and running the internal EQ of the radio. The antenna is 3-element LFA quad and about 800 watts at the minute, Bob, to be honest with you, Roger.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing about the same on the power-wise. And I'm using, what I'm using is a inexpensive condenser microphone. It's called a BM800. I think they market it to kind of like entry-level podcasting. And then that goes into what's called a Zoom R8 that does a little bit of processing and a little bit of conditioning of the audio. And that goes right into the front of a stock Striker 955. And that's the setup here. I do have the bandwidth opened up. These version 2s will allow you to change the bandwidth. So I do have the bandwidth opened up a little bit just to give it a little bit more fidelity, and people seem to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah, QSL. The BM800 is a fantastic little mic. I mean, you can get the pop power, the boom, the microphone, and sometimes you get the phantom power, depending on what radio you're running. And you get them for about like $50, $60. You know, when you look at this microphone I'm using here, I wouldn't like to tell you the price of it, you know, but you look at Electrovolt and the Shure and obviously Inhale, you know. But, you know, the thing is nowadays that most radios have good EQ in them already, so the microphone just complements the internal EQ of the radio. Obviously, you're using a Striker 955, but you've got a good sound on it, and you've certainly got a good sound coming from that. And it pairs up well with the BM800, Bob, so a good audio fun, no doubt about it. You don't really need to spend a lot of money nowadays to get good audio, Roger.
No, I agree, and I definitely don't knock inexpensive microphones. I kind of like to use inexpensive mics to show people, you know, because, you know, that you can get into this type of stuff on the budget and get very good results. I think a lot of people see guys that are using like like a Sennheiser or something or a Shure, and they go, oh God, I can't spend, some of those mics cost more than the radios. And I don't deny the quality of those mics, but I like using the inexpensive mics to show people that, you can get very good results. I'm not going to argue that those are bad mics, but I think, especially for two-way radio, it's one thing if you're recording, that's a different thing, or instrumental type work. But for what we're doing, I think you could get very good results. The Zoom R8 is very inexpensive. I don't think they make it anymore, but they're on the used market for under $100. And that's what I got. I got the arm and I got the pop filter. The only thing was the clamp for the desk was like sheet metal, and you could never get it tight enough. So I bought a cast aluminum clamp, and I got rid of the clamp that came with it because it wouldn't stay put on my desk. But yeah, I got that same thing you're talking about. Came with the arm and the pop filter, and I set this whole setup on the cheap.
Yeah, of course, Paul. It's good that you can operate something and get the same quality and the same copies. Like crazy, there's big fancy videos when a Striker 955 or an NS6 will do the exact same thing. But I think it's just about, people just want something a little bit different, and obviously the facilities there to turn your audio up and down, the filtering is much.
Sorry, guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just listening to this other guy. We'll get to the chat in just a second. Just sit tight. I do appreciate the comments, and I'll answer them.
It's more of a need and a want than a need. It's just like when you listen to some of the old radios, Bob, like the Golden Eagles and the Trams and the Demcos and the old Yaesu 101s one. They're absolutely beautiful radios, and the sound from them equally as good as the new MP 101, or the 890 Kenwood, or the Electricraft, or the Big Anna. So it's really just down to personal choice. I think if you've got the money to spend, you want to spend it, spend it. If you don't, you can probably find something as good to sound for a tenth of the price, Roger.
That's right, Billy. I actually, just for an experiment when I was on a road trip, I bought an inexpensive gaming headset for an Xbox, and it had one over-the-ear earpiece and a boom mic, and it's used for an Xbox. And I made an adapter so I didn't have to mess with the cable on the Xbox headset, and I made an adapter to go into my mobile, and I rigged up a handheld PTT, and when I'm on a road trip, I can put that headset on. I can still, I want to be able to hear the traffic and everything around me. So I just got a one earpiece with a boom, and I use that in my mobile, and I think I paid $10 for it. I bought it at it's a place here we have called Martin's, and it's like they buy out stores that go out of business, and they buy returns and things like that. Well, I bought one of these headsets for like $10, and I use it in my mobile on road trips, and people can't believe it. And I go, yeah, it's just a gaming headset. That's all it is.
Yeah, of course, you get expensive headsets from home. But I got a headset from a guy called W2... what is it? W2NHY, is it? No, NER. It's an electric headset for this ICOM. And it sounds absolutely fantastic, it's really good, it's got the quality. It's really hard to sound bad on an ICOM 7300. The radio does the business because the electric elements and the microphone and the audio tune. But, you don't need to spend $200 or $300 on a high headset when you can buy like a Yamaha 500 headset that does the exact same and probably does it better in some aspects depending on what mode you're using, Bob. So again, I like what you're doing as far as you can run a cheap microphone on your radio and get it to sound just as good as an expensive microphone. What's the point in putting a $700 mic on a $500 radio? You really better just buy the radio at $700 and get a $10, $15, $20, $30, $40 microphone. Because I think at the end of the day, you're getting the same results, Bob, Roger. Yeah,
I agree. And like I said, I don't say that, an expensive, if that's what, like you said, if you got the money, I just, the way I look at it is I see people, they get discouraged. They see, like you said, a $700 mic on a $300 radio, or $500 mic on a $200 radio. they get discouraged. And I just like to show people, you can dip your toe in this stuff and learn a few things on the cheap. And that's why I like to do it. But, well, hey, Billy, I'm going to get going. I need to step away from the radio real quick. And the conditions are, you've probably noticed the conditions are fading. You have went down some. Still very good copy on you, but you have went down some. I'm guessing I'm doing the same. So I'm gonna clear off with you. I'm gonna log this into Cluster DX. But it was a great chat. Hope to do it again, Billy. A lot of fun, and that's what it's all about. So we're going to say there, Needle Bender 160 Billy. This is 2 Romeo Mike 260. Locally, I go by the Radio Man. Take care, and nice chat with you, and I'm going to listen out for your last.
Yeah, I know a few radio mans. I think it was Bob, but Radio Man.
Je sais que tu es là, tu es en Nouvelle-Calédonie ou quoi?
Again, you pass a petit guy. The 2 ticks for confirmation of 1 sent and 1 received. It's been a absolute pleasure. Catch up with you again sometime, pal, but it's really nice, pal, and that quad is absolutely the antenna.
I'm good.
Because I'm a band scope here, and it's
non, elle n'est pas trop forcée, puis elle était pas dans une bonne journée, elle n'a pas fait beaucoup.
Thank you for that pleasure, Bob, and we'll catch you on the flip side. 26 Oscar Papa 160.
Oui, on veut le soleil là et tout là, ça a eu de belles journées. Oui,
yeah.
C'était un bel après-midi.
Perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing, Billy. A French station's kind of come up on the channel and it's taking you out, and I'm getting the radar. So perfect timing, good time to break it off. See you, Billy. Thanks for the chat. So let me answer some questions here. This is going direct to the chat. I've muted the radio. I'm using my Striker 9. This is to New Bell Life. Yes, I'm on 530. I'm using a Striker 955 as the transmitter, and then I'm using an SDR Duo as the receiver. So that's why you're seeing the SDR. I'm just using one of those SDR boxes where it allows you to sample the signal, and there's a relay built into it, so I can share the antenna. So hopefully okay, Chris, New Bell. Nice to meet you, Chris. Ken Carlock, 101. Oh, hey, yes, we talked a little while ago. Ken, thank you for stopping by. Yes, it got a little crazy on 805, so I went up the sideband. I think I answered that one. French, yeah. Let me just, I need to step away from the radio just real quick, and I'll leave it on Sutton here for you guys to listen to. I just got to run upstairs for like 2 minutes, but I'll be right back. I'll answer Chris's Walla Dada Ba. I can't even say all that, but how tall is your antenna? Chris wants to know. The antenna, both of my antennas are I have 2 towers here. Can I? Well, I could show you, but I'll answer your question maybe when I come back. So I'm on a 4-element quad, and then there's 13 feet of mass pole coming out of the top of the 50-foot tower, and the quad's on the top of that. That's the antenna I'm on right now. So the base of that antenna is like, I don't know, like 55 feet up, the bottoms of the loops, I guess we'll say. And then I have an IMAX that I use mostly for local, and that's on a 50-foot tower, and that's just sticking over the top of the tower maybe by 2 or 3 feet. Yeah, no problem. You're trying to figure things out. I don't know anything about radio, but this is interesting. So I can't. I gotta go. I don't want to. I just need 2 minutes. I gotta run upstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Tu vas entendre me foncer jusqu'au slip à toi, chanson. Je crois qu'il y a un break derrière. On va laisser là s'il y a un break en avant. c'est le Claude Jeannot, mais là, on n'entend pas sa modulation.
Là, il doit avoir un
Ah, il y a eu un break, là, je l'ai entendu. Petit, hein, tout petit, tout petit.
Non, il a un problème de micro, il coupe.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis, petit Louis?
Putain, mais tu m'entends pas ou quoi? Il a des problèmes de micro.
Dis, Claude?
Oui.
Ah bon, mais écoute, je t'entends pas, je t'entends bien.
Alors, il va se griller le poste à force.
Oui, bon, ben voilà. Je lui ai dit, mets un micro d'origine et il veut pas parce que depuis couché, il peut pas, avec le micro d'origine, ça va pas. Bon, ben voilà, on en est là, à toi, Jeannot. Oui, on n'a pas eu la Patrice, je ne sais pas s'il est arrivé, il a dû aller inviter en quelque part, certainement. Il m'avait dit là qu'il viendrait faire un tour. S'il n'était pas trop fatigué, peut-être qu'il est fatigué et qu'il est allé se coucher. Oui, il a fait des kilomètres, peut-être 20 kilomètres, c'était la fête là. Il lâchait tout ce qui restait comme faisant pour faire finir la saison de chasse, alors voilà. Il plume peut-être avec madame, il est trip et tout, à toi, petit Louis.
Écoute, il a plus le métier de faisant, il faut les peler, les plumer, je veux dire, il faut les vider, et les mettre au congélateur.
Ah oui, ça marche, 73 Claude, le break à toi.
Ah, si vous m'attendez, là, c'est pas pour que je gueule. Non, mais avant de vous coucher, je vous rappelle dans 10 minutes.
Oui, c'est Christian, là, je t'entends.
All right, Chris. Walla Balla, baby, it's a boy. Are you still there before I talk into the ether? Yes. Okay, I'll check that. Chris, New Bell Life. Let me check that just a second here.
Non, mais là, c'est bon pour moi, toi, Jeannot. Oui, mais je l'entends là, ça, c'est mieux là. Ah, bien la propague qui est pas très bonne, et comme tous les soirs, c'est tous les soirs pareil.
Okay, New Bell Life, Chris, I responded to your friend request. Yeah, and if you guys, like I said, you can follow, well, obviously, you know I'm on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook. I started, when I got on Facebook, I did it just for radio stuff, and I started a personal profile, and you can't use like a CB handle, and so I created a page just called Radio Man, and you'll see I don't have many followers, because I just started it, and it's just easier to say, hey, Facebook, type in Radio Man. But if you want to follow my profile page, you can just look up Freddie Burns. That's, obviously I've been running that one a lot longer. I have way more friends, way more content there. But the plan is that the Radio Man page and the Freddie Burns page are just essentially going to be mirror posts of each other. But anyways, to answer Chris's question, the guy in Arizona, this is CB radio. Obviously I have a little bit more complex of a setup. If you were to get in this hobby, I personally, with a new person, I know you could go to like Goodwill or a yard sale and get a radio. If you get an older radio, it could have issues. I would personally recommend, spending a few $100s and getting a radio capable of single sideband. That's where you're going to have your most fun. That's what I'm doing, is single sideband. And, for the antenna, there's what's called vertical and horizontal polarization. Most people typically on this band run vertical, but if you really want to get serious about chasing DX, like the guy I was talking to in England, a horizontal antenna gives you a little bit of an edge. So, if you went out and you got yourself a vertical antenna, you shoot to get the antenna up, the base of the antenna, not the tip. The base of the antenna, like a minimum of like 40 feet. You'll do very well locally, and you'll do very well on skip. If you just put up a horizontal antenna, like a dipole, you won't do well local, but you'll do all right on the skip. I talk to guys on dipoles that are just a few feet off the ground. But that's kind of the long and the short of it. Let's see. Truckers are fun to talk to as a kid. My dad had a CB with a magnetic antenna. And, yeah, it's kind of one of these things like the hobby. You know, it can get a little rowdy on here with the language and stuff. It doesn't personally bother me. I don't care. But I know, like, we had a kid pop up. We do a local roll call every Thursday night. We had a kid pop up, and I kind of got a little worried. You know, some of the guys were cussing and stuff. And, you know, you don't want to run people off, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, that's the hobby. I mean, when I was a kid, that's how it was. My parents were just told me, you know, you can't use those words. You know, they thought, you know, they'd hear me in my bedroom and the guys be dropping F-bombs. And, you know, my parents, they were just, you know, they knew I was smart enough as a kid. They're like, you know, you're too young to talk like that. But, you know, they didn't care I was on there. I mean, whatever. It's all shit I was hearing at school anyways, so didn't really matter anyways. But hopefully I answered your question there, Chris. I'm going to go back to the radio.
Surtout les vieux, là. Les vieux me disaient comme ça, ben ouais, mais...
Oh, yeah, Chris, you will hear some... there's no doubt, there's no shortage of comedy you'll hear on here, that's for sure. I think half the people on here are self-styled comedians. I'm going to find a channel where they're speaking English. So that's one of the things, Chris, is I'm using a very large directional antenna called a quad, and it's 4 loops, 9-foot loops of wire on a boom that you point, and it works much like a flashlight, you know, like if that makes any sense. So where an Omni antenna shoots all its energy out kind of in one direction, this type of antenna kind of works like a flashlight, and I'm currently pointed towards Europe. So, you know, it's getting late in the day. I mean, I could swing the antenna back to the west, and I could probably shoot signal all the way across the country here. I mean, I could give that a shot if you guys want.
Des sables, et puis quand je suis arrivé à l'Arctique, là-bas, il faisait -4. Voilà, retour, petit Louis. Tu dois m'entendre, j'ai mis un peu de sauce.
So let me bring the antenna around to the southwest. I was pointed northeast, so let's spin the antenna around, and we'll go look for some stations here in the States, because it's typically Europe isn't here this late in the day. I mean, it's there, you can do it, but once it gets dark, it gets quiet, much like it does here. So it's starting to get dark over there, because they're like 4 hours ahead of us. So there we go. The antenna is just about southwest. And that's the view of the antenna right there from the top of my tower above the picture of me here, my live cam in the shack.
Quand c'est le dernier jour pour lâcher tout le reste.
Oh. Little slow scan TV. Let's see if we can pick any of this up. Seeing if I can pick this up. I'm holding. I don't think the signal's good enough. No. All right, let's go look for the stateside stations.
Canada 432, Antonio, S3.
Things are looking white and bright, aren't they?
Oh, it should be, man. This is well built,
well built, well, and now, I can't say the word, and now,
Jesus, this guy sounds drunk.
I've, looked at it, specified it, and it is what it is. Another 3-element beam on top of my 3-element beam.
But I don't have to get out there and shovel it either, so that's a big difference.
Hello, this is 260 State of Maine. 260 State of Maine. Anyone got a copy?
BB Bubble, BB Bubble.
This guy's not even present anymore. You still got a pick on him?
Roger. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to buy me a
BB Bubble.
260 State of Maine. 260 State of Maine. We're calling.
Alright, 260 State of Maine. We hear you down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. If you can hear me, this is 918 260 State of Maine.
Hola.
Hey, 918 down in Florida. We definitely got a copy on you up here in the northeast corner. Go ahead.
Alright, hola, man. What kind of antenna you running over there? What's your antenna over there? Over?
I'm on a 4-element white lightning antenna. It's a cubicle quad, and I'm currently running on the horizontal side, and I'm pointed to the southwest. So I could probably go a little bit more south to hit you.
They got you, man. They probably got me too, so there you go.
Yeah, what are you running for an antenna down there in Florida?
Hello.
How about that station down in Florida? What are you running for an antenna?
3-element Mako, about 35 feet in the air. They're over?
Copy that on the 3-element Mako, 35 feet in the air. Well, you're sounding good, and I'm also running a Striker 955 with a little bit of outboard audio.
So, we just got a lot of noise down here, a lot of music playing, and stuff like that. There, over?
Yeah, those are guys that weren't hugged enough as children. That's why they do what they do.
BB Bubble, Puerto Rico, BB Bubble.
You know, consuming hand sanitizer does terrible things to the brain.
I'm not in Puerto Rico, I'm in Tampa.
Shut up, Puerto Rico.
Virginia, you have a fine Sunday, my friend.
Puerto Rico, baby bubble.
Hey there, it's your 730.
Well, how you doing there, Tom? I just thought I'd jump on the old radio a little bit.
1863 PA.
Copy that. Well, sounding good down here in Texas today.
The Scat Man in Puerto Rico? Who knows?
That's right now, but it was same yesterday. I was
Three different radios now.
CQDX 315 Texas, waving.
How about that 315 Texas? 315 Texas. Copy 260, State of Maine.
Come on back, 260. I got you coming in here to Texas real strong. 73, have a good day.
Yeah, we got you 315 up here in the state of Maine, northeast corner of the United States. Go ahead.
Yeah, what kind of weather you having today? We got 70-something degrees and pretty sunshine.
73.
20 degrees, overcast, cold, and it's going to snow soon. How's that?
That's sounds like a lot of fun to me.
You got that icon forward.
Yeah, it's you know, it's February in New England. What are you gonna do?
Got you in there, 524 Colorado.
Your way, have a good one. And
I believe so. You got it sounding good there.
315 Texas on the sign.
73315 Texas from Radio Man 260, State of Maine.
Hey, Roger, they're stepping all over this mountain, but I did hear you up in there.
Yeah, 749. I had another station come in from up north and kind of covered you up there.
Hey, that little two-pill that's climbing to the top, it's a little weak.
Yes, sir, I believe so.
Good. 524 Colorado. Hey, buddy, I'll talk to you again another day.
397, thank you for the comment. And 749.
Yes, sir, 749. Have a good day yourself. 73, 397, back quiet.
Check, 401, that mobile.
Indiana, I hear you, Indiana. This is 749, Indiana. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. You're sounding fine out here in California. The band is up and down. A lot of noise on the band, but I'm hearing you. 749. Have a good day.
Got forward wagon come back.
Yeah, 100 in the Carolinas, I'm hearing you. This is 749. We're running on ICOM 7300. Go ahead. What are you all running now? What you running now there?
029 State of
Maine. You make the trip down here to Florida.
I've got the Hermes lights too that I run occasionally, but I'm running the ICOM today.
Yeah, 029. You got 391, 391 Iowa Mobile waving. Hey, I appreciate that, Northern Maine. You're talking about a 59, beautiful signal into northwest Iowa.
745. Could you go channel 40 for a quick? I think I haven't heard you for a while. Echo Kilo 365 Missouri. Operator Shannon. It is inverted V dipole. You have a beautiful day. 7-3. Oh, upstate New York. Operator Shannon. Echo Kilo 365 Missouri. Back at you.
Connecticut, I think you said. Yes, sir. 441 Texas heard you.
Hey, Roger that. That's always nice to hear. Like I said, I just put this inverted V up today in this pine tree out here in front of my house today. I was having some problems there, and I moved it around today, and I'm glad to hear it's working there, Roger.
725 Idaho, 113 Northwest.
Yes, sir.
201 Minnesota, copy that. 441 Texas.
Here in Idaho now, 725. Back to you.
Roger on that 725. Good afternoon. It's sounding good down here today.
You got it working there, Roger.
Copy 725.
Hey, Roger, I appreciate it. I'm only doing about 145 to about 150 whiskey there, Roger.
For sure. No problem on the copy until there was a problem.
How about it? 545 Colorado, standing by.
Alright, well, I got a lot of traffic here on my receiver there,
Roger. All right, buddy. 73 down that way. 113 Northwest Florida.
You have a beautiful day. Echo Kilo 365 Missouri, Operator Shannon. And I'll be on the side.
The Panhandle of Florida. Have a good Sunday. 441.
Operator Missouri.
75 degrees today.
Yes, sir, Bill. God bless you. Thank you.
We got 52 here.
Yeah, it's better than 14, that's for sure.
725, 163 Dallas. 545 Colorado, stand by.
73. 113.
How about that 545 Colorado? Do you copy 260 State of Maine?
260.
Yeah, 545 Colorado. You got Radio Man 260 here in the state of Maine. We got a good copy on you. Whereabouts are you in Colorado?
Yeah, we're here in Loveland, Colorado, 50 miles north of Denver.
33, Southern California.
Did you say Loveland? Loveland, Colorado?
Yes, sir, Loveland, Colorado.
Copy that in Loveland. Well, we're in a town called New Gloucester. We're kind of halfway between the state's capital in Augusta and the state's largest city in Portland. And got a good copy on you from Colorado coming in from over in the Rockies.
Yeah, Roger. I don't get out to Maine too often.
CQDX, it's in 116 Maverick out northeast Arkansas. Trying for it.
Yeah, 545. I'm gonna have to. It's kind of a busy channel. You got a strong enough signal, but so doesn't everyone else on the channel. So you're kind of squeaking in between the transmissions there.
I wish I had a big radio.
Yeah, me too.
All right, 545 Colorado. Thanks again. Take care from Radio Man 260.
Might be able to shoot some skip in my neighborhood.
Radio Andy, Sherry, who's in Missouri? Radio Man, Echo Kilo, 365 Missouri.
Yeah, he's got to use it.
Copy that, Echo Kilo 365 in Missouri. You got Radio Man 260, State of Maine. We got you.
Northeast Arkansas, 116 Maverick, northeast Arkansas.
Also copy 116 Maverick in Arkansas. It's a busy channel, very busy channel, but I heard 116 as well. You got Radio Man 260.
Happy DX and to everybody out there from 308 in Manitoba. Have a great afternoon. All right, man. You have a good one, too.
Woo, man, Canada out there in the cold country. 308, take it easy, 54 Dallas.
Man, 308 in Manitoba. We heard you over here in the northeast corner, State of Maine. I don't like that.
I'm on the lowest band.
Whoever said that about Radio Man's got to get a real radio.
Sounded good, Radio Man quality. Yeah, Radio Man, you sound good. You want me to radio yourself on $1 still.
Man, I heard a bunch of people calling back to me, and then we got one fan club out there, but they got to ask for a real radio for Christmas, not one of them Cracos. You guys are all stomping them.
Top-notch Radio Man, you don't mess around.
I don't even know who's answering me. There's like 6 people all saying Radio Man, but I appreciate it. Radio Man, State of Maine.
Radio Man, State of Maine.
Yes, who said Radio Man, State of Maine? You were on the top of the pile.
Maybe I did. Hey, yo, Radio Man, doing a good job. 317 Missouri River. I'm gone. Top of the pile. I'll say that to Radio Man. Hello, Radio Man from Missouri 317. In and out.
Copy that, 317 in Missouri. We got you. You were right on the top of the pile. Radio Man 260.
All right, good job for you, too. Same conditions as the other way. Versa Vice Radio Man. Thank you.
How about that State of Maine 264?
Okay, 274, try it. You're a little on the weak side, but I heard you. 274, go ahead.
weak side. How about that state of Maine? How about your state of Maine? 274, northern Minnesota. We're trying.
274, northern Minnesota. Go ahead for 260.
About 115 miles north of Duluth, 50 miles from the Canadian border.
Copy that. Just south of the Canadian border, north of Duluth. Yeah, copy that from Minnesota. You got Radio Man 260. You're making the trip. The conditions are a little up and down on your signal, but I got you that time.
Right on over the top there. Go ahead.
Roger, 260. You have a good day out there. Enjoy your DXing, man. A lot of stations out there. Glad I could get through. 244, northern Minnesota, up on the hill.
73274, Radio Man 260. We're on the side.
Hello, 260. You're making a good trip into North Florida. 45 with the wave.
45 North Florida. You sounding awesome. We got to that. We got you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, same to you, man. You're making a good trip down here. Just wanted to wave a hand and let you know, and we'll get on the side and let it roll. 45, Tallahassee, Florida, man. We'll say 73. Take care.
45 in Tallahassee, Florida. All right. You made it up here to the state of Maine. Radio Man 260. We're standing by.
Check. 73.
Like I said, man, you're coming right on over.
101 Kansas. Go ahead. 101 Kansas. Go ahead.
How about that Radio Man? How about Radio Man? 31 Shreveport, Louisiana, standing by.
Yeah, 31 in Shreveport. Stand by a second. Go ahead, 101. 101. Go ahead. Yeah, 101 sounds like you're right at, what is that, the 5-state border there? Sounds like what you were trying to say. A lot of stations out there, but I did copy you. 101, 73 from Radio Man 260.
The southeast corner of Kansas. We'll be chatting with you soon.
All right, 101 southeast corner of Kansas. Take care. Have a good Sunday. Radio Man 260. Hey, 31 in Shreveport. You still there, 31?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, 31. They call me the old man in a rocking chair out here in the bayou. 31 around Shreveport. Stepping.
Yeah, we got you. Real loud signal. 31, the old man in the rocking chair. You got Radio Man here in the state of Maine. We're in southern Maine. Go ahead.
Okay, Radio Man, you take care. 1775, I'm still reading here. This is 749. Out here in Shreveport, Louisiana, like a local. Sound real good.
7331. Good copy. Nice sounding station from Radio Man 260.
1775, a lot of noise on the PN and a lot of QSB.
Hey, Radio Man up in Maine. I hope you're having a good day. Radio Man up in Maine. 333 in the Ozarks around Springfield, Missouri, waving a hand.
I copy 333 in the Ozarks. 333 in the Ozarks. You're making the trip to Radio Man 260, state of Maine.
All right, 260, you take care of Radio Man up there in Maine. Maybe we'll catch you on the Maine CB channel. That's CB Maine up there on the group on Facebook. Take care. We'll catch you again. Radio Man, I believe it's 260, 333 in the Ozarks around Springfield, Missouri with a big old weekend wave.
Okay, 333. Take care. Great sound and signal from Radio Man 260. I'll put a post up there saying hi.
We'll take a look for you. Personal on this end's Joe, Radio Man, so you'll catch me in there. Old Floyd knows me well. Take care. 333 in the Ozarks, Springfield, Missouri.
There you go, 333 Missouri. You're making it over the, I think they let some of the guys in the mental hospital have a radio, and you're making it right over some of these guys. So, good job.
I appreciate it, Radio Man. No problem hearing you at all. You take care up there in the northeast corner. We'll catch you again. 333 in the Ozarks, Springfield, Missouri. We're clear.
Somebody's calling.
Hey, 745 Rhode Island. I got a friend up there in Coventry. Hey, 745, we're waving to you, 333 in the Ozarks, Springfield, Missouri.
Too low. This is 749.
No, I don't know where that is, 745. You want to say it one more time?
Yeah, somebody was calling me there.
Let's see. Walker. Could ask the Colorado person about Cartman's hot dog house. Sorry, I missed that. And Floyd, yeah, it's been some good skip. Walker, hey, do you think my CB could reach from North Florida with a small antenna inside? If we were on a quiet channel, it's entirely possible. The channel I'm on right now is not quiet, but I have talked to people on indoor antennas, and I definitely have conditions to Florida, so it's entirely possible. And good afternoon to Urban Prospecting in Florida. Yes, definitely got conditions to Florida today. I already worked a station with Tallahassee, and I don't remember where the other one was.
All right, 745, you take care. Who was that up in Maine?
This is 909, I copy.
All right, 630 in the mobile up there in Maine. We're waving right back. You take care up there. Like I told that other guy, maybe we'll catch you on that Maine CB channel or Facebook group. I think it's CB Maine or Maine CB group or something like that. Anyway, you take care up there in that mobile. Good down here in the Ozarks. 333 out here around Springfield, Missouri.
I agree, 749. You are checking your audio. Over.
Testing out you mic over here. Just want to make sure it's working.
740.
Got it all. 30 in northern Maine in the mobile. Take care, my friend. 333 in the Ozarks, Springfield, Missouri. Heading QSY to the ship.
Are you from Calgary? You got
317 Missouri.
Drop it.
Turn on your radio, man.
Is everybody homosexual on this channel? I'm the only straight one, I guess.
All right, guys, I'm going to shut it down. I've had enough radio for now. I'm going to get out of the chair and move around here a little bit. So, anyways, like I said, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, you can find me either Freddie Burns or Radio Man. You can find me. So I know a lot of you guys are on YouTube right now, so you already found me there. But it was good talking to everybody. But yeah, I'm just kind of I just don't feel like playing radio right now, so I'm going to get up and go do something else. So I think I've been on here for like an hour. I don't know. How long have I been on here for? Does it say? Oh, where does it say? I thought it would say how long I've been on here for. I don't know. But anyways, I've been on long enough, so I'm going to take a break, step away, and shut it down. But anyways, like I said, you guys want to contact me on Facebook. I also am on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok, too. Just RadioMan260. Easy enough to find. I use the same avatar on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, so you'll know it's me. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to shut it down. Take care. Have a good one, guys.
The people that wanted to come here, it's the people that had to come here trying to destroy this place. So, hopefully when he gets them out, or gets most of them out,